Ooh, that's a great shot. That's a great shot. That gotta be screenshot thumbnail.
What is she doing?
Lightning.
God, I am so here for Bleach right now.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, today portion of Mugen Eclipse.
And it's me, Mr. Twitchy, Mr. MIA, for those of you who have been watching on the channel for the last 2 weeks, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. I say that because I've been on vacation the last couple weeks while Vontae has held down the fort. Today, we are here for a dual reaction for 2 episodes, that being episodes 13 and 14, the finale of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, Cour 3.
Yes, sir. So you guys already heard from me, so I'm gonna keep it very brief. Both of those episodes, the last 2 from Shinsui, the Now, and then Bazb and Jugo. Episode story beats wise, that's something that we've been wanting from this Cour, and we finally got it. Jugo, man, cold shouldering his boy. Like, I get it, but damn, that hurt. I did not like that. I felt really bad for Bazb, but I'm gonna let you take it away here.
Yeah, so guys, make sure you like this video, because if we get enough support on this one, which I don't know, maybe 500 views, 20 likes, I'm just throwing numbers out there. But I will go ahead and release my 2 reactions to the previous 2 episodes, because I did record them. We got a lot in the backlog at the moment, so Haikyuu, Undead Unluck, Dandadan, Squid Game. This isn't the time to cross promote, but I just want to say that we will release, or I will release, those 2 episode reactions. My thoughts on them as a whole, I do think I preferred the Yugo and Bazb episode over the Nanao and Shunsui episode. But that does not mean I did not enjoy that, because that was much like a lot of the other flashbacks in the previous 2 cores. It was just a perfect way to retroactively write in the backstories for these characters that now we can look on this series with a whole new light. If I were to go back and rewatch the series from the beginning, I'm going to see how Shunsui treated Nanao. I'm going to see those little things in the back of his hair, the hairpins. And then you go back to the Bazb and the kimono. Yep. Why is he wearing a women's kimono? That's weird. He's the only one that's doing that. I wonder if there's a reason for it. There was a reason for it. Little convenient that they were sort of related to one another, I will just say. Not the biggest deal. I feel like it is a cool connection, but little convenient in my eyes.
One detail. Did you notice the implications there when it came to Jugrum and his uncle?
I mentioned that he might have been a victim of sexual assault.
Yes, that's what and somebody also commented, but that's what I picked up too, especially when they said, oh, your uncle died in the forest fire after that attack. Tone of it, I was like, oh yeah. And especially how he was talking to him. He said, you're my prize or something, or you are my whatever. I was like, okay.
So he called him his cute Jugo.
Yes.
And that's why he didn't reveal what his uncle called him to Bazb.
Kubo's good at stuff like that, the very implicit elements. He's really good at that. Sometimes it can, sometimes I know, tell us, but in other times like that, that's how you do it. But ready to hop into this episode 39?
Yes, sir. So guys, without any further delay, let's get into episode 13 of Cour 3 of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War right about now.
Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
Okay, we back here?
God, he has been dying for a whole Cour.
Yes, and now we don't see his head no more at all.
Whoa, Yuha looks crazy here.
Also, the thing about Jugrum pretty much having the same powers as Yuobot, and also when Yuobot's sleeping, he has the power and vice versa.
Yes.
Very interesting. And in the fact that he was helping Bazb the whole time.
Yeah, he was the reason for his power-up, so to speak.
Yeah. And another thing too, like somebody commented on the video, they were saying how like Jugrum felt, basically he was saved, from his uncle dying, that he was saved from Yuobot. And that's also like kind of the reason why he like joined him, like 100% just joined him. That did not happen. That boy got slashed, his arm slashed off right there. I wish we had more Bazb though. I feel like that's a character you should definitely have fleshed out a little more.
I mean, he has MC tendencies. I think I called them Yuno and Asta initially. I was like, oh, Jugo doesn't have any powers? You want to know what's hilarious? I think Jugo's voice actor was Armin. Okay.
Yep.
I said that. I just wasn't sure.
Like, it gotta be. I had a twitchy moment. I said, I got you. You're not here, but your spirit lingered on to me, and I was able... Him and Jugum just be standing. Speaking of Jugum, I'm sure that's probably him.
Oh, he's got the multiple irises.
Yeah, I'm about to say his eyes. Yep.
And I feel like his voice actor also has more bass in his voice as well. Whoa.
Ooh. Okay. I also want to know if we can get like a real answer as to why like Ishida's grandfather and that bunch of Quincy's split off. I mean, we kind of get some answers because like they have like the older style of Quincy
we don't know
powers,
the motivation.
but, like,
I get what you mean.
it could be simply like they just didn't agree with how they were exterminating
Viking?
Hollows.
Yes! Valkyrie.
Oh yeah, you know he gonna fight everybody. Like he said I want to fight everybody. Like I said, my prediction, that's Kenpachi's catch.
Well, Kenpachi's resting at the moment.
Yep. He's gonna have a Goku moment. Everybody gets knocked out. He's gonna come in and hold him off until Goku gets here.
Is he even listening?
He's
Soy
fun like
Fawn, do
that back,
not.
you know what I'm saying?
Renji, do not.
He ain't gonna do shit here.
See,
Boy,
him
sit
being
down.
completely fine, it's like, the filler fight was cool. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, this has made it worse. It's Renji. Of course it's Renji.
Red
Yeah,
Baboon.
Red Baboon. Hey, my boy Hachi, you know what I'm saying? The realest, man. He's the realest.
Ito.
He's like a healer in games that like also is just nasty at attacking. It's like, yeah, he's doing everything.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Kisuke, don't look like a scrub here, my guy. The rest of them can, but not you.
Ooh, the cape! Wait, he does actually have a scar on his face. That's interesting. I wonder if he challenged maybe Yuhabaha? Okay. They already possessed. Is he a hollow that achieved like a final form?
Yeah, Pernita, that makes sense. We knew that, but Jero, I didn't. Oh wow, the Soul King's heart.
Related to the Soul King.
Whoa, okay, so we kind of loosely knew that with what the
What
fuck
did he do to you? Gil
Boy,
Gigante!
they ain't did shit since Weko Mundo. Whoa.
It's a poison area of effect? Tolerance.
Whoa. You can lower it? You
Huh.
can control people's tolerance? That's a crazy power. I don't think I've seen something like that.
I think that's probably his true power instead of the blood thing, or this might be his Sternden dick. Alright, Aoyama.
It's funny because knowing Bleach, you know how they always be spurting out hella blood.
Yeah.
Like a whole body's worth damn near.
Hey, what up?
Hey.
Does he have to make contact
Don't
with
you
the
watch.
ground? Ooh!
The only people I trust right now is Ichigo, Yoruichi, Kisuke. That's it.
For
That's
now.
so weak. Till Kenpachi, Aizen.
I love how much confidence she has. Like, this is like an apostle of God. And she's like, eh. He's just a talkative yapper.
And I love it because her whole power system is just way different from the rest of the Soul Reapers. Oh my god.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
Fast.
God,
Yeah.
she is so quick.
Unlike a lot of other characters in the series, when it came to like her power, oh my god, her
What
power
is
levels
she
of
doing?
impact are
Anaru?
crazy. Ooh, that's a great shot. That's
Oh
a great
my
shot. That gotta be
God.
screenshot thumbnail.
What is she
Whoa.
doing?
Lightning.
God, I am so here for Bleach right now.
But yeah, like I was saying, goddamn, about Yoruichi, she's like one of the characters in here, power-wise, that like she was never nerfed or buffed
Ew,
too
his
much like other characters.
fingers.
He about to transform to the Stern Benedict. Miracle. So you're the miracle, in
Yep.
the miracle.
Yeah, he said it 3 times. Like, come on, Billy.
Yeah, it's 3 times. 4. You know what? I like this. He fights everybody. That's cool.
He should have
He said
died
that 6
2
times.
cours ago, and I hate that because he's
Yeah.
one of my favorite captains. Oh!
Shit,
What did
wow.
you just do?
You split his.
Do not
What is that,
underestimate
goddamn
him.
I'm not gonna lie, he about to go Broly mode on y'all. He about to go Broly mode on you guys. I know it. I
Hey,
feel
I
it
understood that
coming.
reference.
Pause.
Okay. You know,
I mean, he's just gonna absorb the Reishi and get back up. And he's Miracle, like above. Just not even put the Reishi stuff aside. Miracle, goddamn Yoruichi. Whoa. Oh,
Princess
I thought I
Carrie.
fell on the head. Oh my god.
Soifon's so jealous right now.
Hey,
Oh, Lord.
what the? Is it the world of the living feeling stuff too? Oh hell no. Where's Ishin at? Where's Ishin and what's Urio's dad's name?
Dad, I don't know.
Ryomen, I think. Ryomen, something like that.
Sure, you could have said any name and I'd been like, absolutely.
Aizen, where he at? Oh my god.
Ew.
The way he was squirming, I did not like that.
Oh my god, Gojo.
Oh, what? Oh,
You're
no.
dead. You're so
Love
dead.
the shading in this episode. Damn, now him too? Hey, shout out to Yoruichi. She getting all that respect.
Bruh.
That's very classic Bleach right there. Like both of those faces, the fire and the other one. Very classic. For all the ones who
He
know,
is
this a better
adorable,
version of,
but he's
the-
going to be
the
a
JJK
liability on the
siblings.
battlefield.
Is that what the talking about?
Oh!
Oh god damn.
Okay!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game, Yushiro.
Oh, he is ahead of the plan.
Bruh.
Hey, okay, little bro. Okay.
Bruh.
Hey, the Shion clan, they different, man.
Ah, the giant.
Huh?
Yeah.
We seen him do that before?
No. I assumed
okay.
it was
Oh.
it's only
I was just
natural.
like, wait, what? Ooh, Run Giku, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Oh shit, that's a shot too. I'm scared.
My wounds into size.
Where's Sajin? Oh wait, he's just a wolf now.
Bruh, picking up a building.
Bruh. God damn.
What is she doing? What are you doing? A slingshot?
You also know about Momo though. Her Zanpakuto is pretty damn powerful. No reason you get to see it too much. Yeah, this shit was like explosive. Hey, number 90, let's go. Yes. Shit out.
Okay,
I'm
Shinji.
man.
Oh, in the mouth. Pause. Those are like pellets. That doesn't hurt him. I think it's a new OST too. All right, noob.
Oh, now that packs a punch.
Well, if you can hit it. What's
let's
the
get
most
him,
terrifying thing about giants is if they also have speed. Wow,
Oh my
because the
God, yeah,
power is
exactly.
inherent. It's pretty good.
Look at you, already better than Soifon. No, I'm saying, now Soifon, she's like that. I'm joking.
Why won't you die?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's the most dangerous. I feel.
Oh, crap. He might have the best power of the Quincy's. Am I wrong in saying that?
I mean, honestly, even some Quincy's that we've seen die, you can make an argument that him,
Don't do it,
all the other
kid.
Royal Guard,
Oh, that's never good.
he about to lose an arm. He about to lose an arm.
In the back.
Oh,
Through the
Fine.
back.
you lost a chest. You lost an organ. He said 23rd head of the Shonen clan. Yeah. Not this OSC, so it's the Quincy shit. Fatal mistake.
And
He
him
looked cool
saying
as hell, too.
fatal, like a fatal mistake. I see what you're doing, Kubo.
Right. Okay, so what are we doing here, guys? Obito and Sasuke, what are we doing? It literally does feel like it.
And literally Sasuke's VA. Hey, what up?
Okay.
Broski? Why are you guys fighting?
That's funny because you still don't know that he's a Quincy. You don't know that Ichigo's Quincy.
That was a great episode.
Yeah. That was good. It went by. I didn't even yeah, that was great. Yoruichi was going crazy. Her brother went crazy until he didn't. And Gerald is just, he's not even doing nothing yet. He's just blowing on them and like throwing buildings. He's not even, and they're already getting pushed back.
I will just say, him being kind of what I would consider the quintessential brute, for him to take all those wounds and convert it into size. I love that he kept his composure not to give that away until after he had received all those strikes.
You know something else I feel like that was Kubo's way of like correcting his mistake in the past with fucking Yami.
Oh yeah.
Because literally his whole thing too, he got bigger. Oh, I'm actually Spada number 0. And he just got beat by Kenpachi and Byakuya off screen.
Off screen, yes.
Maybe he was trying to kind of correct that.
Oh, you were just talking about his dad.
Oh, his father. Yep. And Ishin. Don't tell me Ishin's here too.
Oh.
Probably time.
Time for you to join?
Fight.
Oh.
Hey, we need y'all. We need y'all. Actually, though, don't die from Yuhoba, both of y'all. I feel like I can see that coming. Oh, shit. Someone died.
Oh, Uryu.
You know what's funny about someone dying? Literally anybody next episode can die. Anybody.
They set up so
Whether
many
it's the
red
fathers.
flags in this episode. That was nasty work, Bleach. That was
That's a
nasty
nice
work.
shot. Damn, that was good, man. Straightforward. How do we beat Askin? How revert his poison into himself? That kind of situation? Or
I think it's
somehow
likely going to be a sacrificial play by one of our characters, because with lethality, you have to think, if you accept your death, then you can go beyond. And no, that's not a My Hero joke, but with the way that battle is shaping up, it seems like Reishi no longer has an impact. So all of the hand-to-hand techniques that Yuichiro and Yoruichi were doing, they're no longer going to affect him. The slashes doesn't seem to be working anymore. So maybe more of like
lightning attacks.
Physical attack, but without the, let's just say, the cutting process. So Grimjaw, we're still assuming he comes back. Maybe he'll just do enough like hand-to-hand blows, but without any sort of like reishi infused in his punches. Because we did see them fight in the intro. That's the reason why I brought that up.
Good call. That makes a lot of sense. Because how else, other than like a Kenpachi, right? Who has the brute strength to possibly do that? Technically, some characters should. I think Yoruichi too. Like, I think she still is strong enough to at least do something. But I think she definitely need Grimjaw's help. Damn. And then we have Uryu, Ichigo, and Jugrim all in the same spot at the same time. I don't know how that's going to go down. That conversation. What happens there? Is Uryu gonna quote unquote switch back to our side and fight, or is it? I'm actually, yes, I think he's probably gonna fight Jugrim so that Ichigo can go to Yuhoba. I think that's probably gonna happen. Aizen, how you gonna get hit? Come on, hurry up.
Where are you? Why are you?
Yeah, Cour 4. After we got the finale, obviously right after this, which we're probably gonna get into shortly. We heard the title of it, The Calamity. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we're ready. And we heard that big chunk, 70%, 80% is all anime original. So we all about to be experiencing the same thing. That's gonna be fun too.
What happens next? I don't know. Never thought I'd get this far.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I got though.
Yeah, a relatively straightforward episode today, guys. Not much to theorize. Outside of Gerard being like the heart of the king. What does that mean?
Right.
I guess we'll find out, or we won't find out in the next episode.
And how? How did that happen?
Well, the Soul King's just encased in crystalline format. But yes, make sure you like the video if you enjoyed this reaction. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And with that being said, let's get into episode 14, the finale, right about now.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
And it's me, Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. We are back today with the finale, that being episode 14 of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Cour 3 today.
Last episode, wild. We got Yoruichi going crazy, her brother going crazy, Gerard going crazy, Askin going crazy, everybody going crazy. And there's a lot of people that's just getting dusted, literally blown, like pause.
Bruh.
But Gerard literally blew and dust into them, and they just flew away. You know, they ain't nothing to him. Ishin and Ishida's father are both going to join the fight. It seems like Ichigo comes to where Ishida is right now against Julgrim. Everybody's getting into the battle right now, into the mix.
Yeah, much like the Super Smash Bros. Everyone is here. Literally, everyone is here except for Aizen, because we don't know where that blood is. But with that being said, let's waste no more time and get into the finale of Cour 3 of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, that being episode 14, right about now.
Hitsugaya. I think it'll make sense if he went to the battle where Valkyrie is, because remember when what's her name, Senjumaru, I think she froze him in that Bankai, so maybe that's like a weakness of his.
Oh yeah, because technically that's not inflicting wounds, that's just freezing what's there.
Right. Wait a minute. Do you think that all of those things that she did to them were all
weaknesses?
how they're going to die? Yeah, or their weaknesses or how they're going to die? Because what happened to Lily Barrow again? Oh, it was the reflection. Oh.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm keeping this in, by the way. We're still recording.
Bet.
All
right, that's
Julgrim dying to flames would be insane, given his backstory. Ishida, it was the light, so kind of similar to what Yuha's powers were. And then the only one that doesn't really make sense is Pernita. I don't know, kind of fading to dust, exploding into dust. That's the only one that's a little off. But yeah, the other ones are almost spot on. So
do you think that Baz B probably did something, like a lasting effect on Julgrim, since it was fire?
I mean, that or Ichigo has the flame Bankai aesthetic, so it could be him.
All right, well, you guys, that was new for you guys. It was like behind the scenes right there.
Yep, so bonus content.
Now whatever you do, don't push this button.
I'm Groot. I'm Groot.
That's right.
I'm Groot.
No, that's the button that will kill everyone.
It's about to be like the quickest recap in the history of Bleach.
I wonder how many times she said his name.
The cast. I cannot. Kill them.
He's definitely putting bass in his voice.
Yep. Shut up, you Yuha false prophet.
I feel like you could feel restraint. I mean, I know he did shoot him in his goddamn shoulder, so he probably, I don't know, man. You probably was trying to kill me last time, even though we know that he was restraining. He blew a hole in his balls. Hitsugai's just gonna freeze him forever. Kenpachi's gonna inflict the wounds, and then Hitsugai's gonna freeze him.
I mean, you're not technically dead if you're frozen.
And he's the heart, right? So he'll literally be just like the Soul King in that crystal.
Oh, did you call it? Okay. Not the savior.
Because the way Boz B said it, like he said, allegedly, like apparently he is the... Wow.
Wait, this happened then? Oh my god! He influenced Ichigo's mom's death.
Well, that's a shot.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yep. I mean, because he did say, like, I have the power to pretty much control everything, take or give. I'm so happy we finally got this. I'm like, what the hell did he say in that damn book? That was Cour 1. That's literally episode like 3 of Cour 1. Wow.
Wow.
Finally.
It goes without saying,
Finally,
this
Bleach, you
camera
got
work
back on
is
track.
crazy.
Just like the other fight.
That's just like the ED.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
Ooh.
Off the top!
That was fire. That was fire.
Just a little off the
doing
top.
their thing right now with
You
these
sold the
angles.
barber. Decapitated. Whoa!
Crazy. Ooh.
Wait, he left the thing?
That was wild. Wow.
That's it? No, go back.
That was only Brazo attack. Arm attack. I was about to say, where are you guys at? Oh yeah, y'all done. All of y'all heads coming off right now.
Food. Quick, while he's sleeping.
Yeah, quick while he's sleeping ass scene. And then it's not gonna work. That was kind of creepy. Why is he just doing that? Why is he flash stepping like that? Or Quincy stepping, whatever.
Oh, I thought that was her.
Nah, yeah,
oh no, he's fast.
Ooh, nice. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, what are you doing?
So stop playing with me. Yeah, she definitely needs somebody else that can kind of help out so she can get her brother out of there. Bro just throwing tips of buildings at them.
She's like one of those people in Attack on Titan just hiding in the building. Oh my god, it's just like that.
Oh, hell no. They about to transform, yeah, put the mask on. Oh,
What up,
yeah.
visor?
Oh, we about to get, screenshot.
This was my second spoiler. Look at these boys and girls. There are so many pieces on this chessboard. There's legitimately about 100.
Every species of people, or not species, but like, just people.
I mean, sect of people. Yeah, yeah.
Why? Are they trying to go to the...
What?
So they're trying to get in from this area. Uh-oh.
Yada yada. What is going on?
I was literally about to say that. Like, what is going on here? What the hell is... What?
Oh! When he got exploded! He's not dead!
Whoa.
Oh my god!
Are you serious?
What?
Aizen. What?
That was another spoiler I got. Yeah!
Wow. Wow.
A dead
What?
man. Man, I've
Wow.
had that spoiler since Cour 1, so I'm finally glad that they
Really?
brought it back up.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's such a bad spoiler.
I
Like,
know.
I mean, I know he's not like a big character, but that's still crazy.
No, but that's a crazy
He was the
pull-up.
first one that got bodied. What the... How? How is he okay? Who did that?
It'll be explained later.
Is
But...
that part of his power? I'm not even mad about that quote unquote fake out. That's pretty clean. That's how you do those kind of fake out deaths. Like, it's, you know, it's funny. Both of them could really be doctors because their dads are. That's actually funny that both their dads are doctors. I don't know why, but I always got like Harry Potter vibes with like Uryu and Ichigo. I don't know why. In terms of like family and
oh, the Sun Key.
Oh, he's gonna give it to him so he can go to Yoba. Or...
There we go. Wow, I for one am shocked. I for one am shocked. Come on, guys.
That's pretty. The only thing though about what Uryu's doing, like, you gotta be careful, dude. Because like you're granted this power, so what happens? He's gonna strip the power from you. Granted, he does have his own set of powers, but it ain't gonna be that strong, I doubt. But this is you, Uryu. You're talking to Ichigo, who defeated Aizen.
He's
Like,
literally
you
done
don't
the
think he at least
impossible.
has a shot? And he's fought Yuhaba twice already. You don't think he has at least a little bit of a shot? Top 5, top 4 in the verse. Like, come on, man.
I foresee everything.
I hate them. They always repeat the same shit. All of them. They're so annoying. We gotta do a tier list of that. Which one's the best and the worst?
Ain't nobody care.
Whoa, really?
And then the shadow.
Oh, God. Yeah, absolutely. Baz B did something. Because Uryu's not beating him on his own.
So we gotta wake him up.
Oh, you know what? Okay. Something else I can see happening is like when he's about to die, he might switch it. Or like he might switch it. He's gonna make it there, and then Julgrim is gonna switch the powers to him so he can wake up to protect him, and then he's gonna die from Uryu.
I love this OST. Reminds me of a Magi soundtrack. I think it might be the same composer too. What's
love
with
the
those
guitar
little
version.
flashes?
I play this fight. Oh shit. Oh, but they don't end here. But I look at the time. We still got time.
Wow.
Last words. Ishin and Ryomen. Hey, he finally got the Quincy get up now. Quincy attire. First time because he said, "Oh, where are you?"
Look at all these characters.
Watch them all die in there like in Naruto with spoiler alert, Shikamaru's dad and Ino's dad.
Well, I guess that answers that.
I hate when characters like just don't know that you're not the MC. Like you're not. Oh wow!
Oh!
What?
No way!
That's a
What?
That was fire. But we do have post credit because
Okay.
that was fire.
Notice how it's back to the original version and it's not backwards.
Yes. They took notes from JoJo's openings. And E's. They do stuff like that a lot in those. Hey, these 2 episodes are really good, man. We finished off pretty strong with this core in the last 5 episodes or so.
I'd say like the last 8, honestly.
Maybe.
All right, what do we got? Wow, this feels like the credits to a movie.
And the OP, which is weird. Quincy Dotton.
Okay, so this is kind of like the cone thing from last time. Unfortunately. I like this more, though.
Well, at least it's from someone who's here and not fucking Cone. Oh, this is a real recap of everything. This is literally episode 3 right there.
Oh!
Bruh. No.
Okay,
no,
this is
no.
hilarious.
Please don't let go. We need a prequel, man. Them and Gotei 13. Come on. Come on. Come on, Kubo. I low-key think we kind of deserve to see a movie or something of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that kind of makes me think, the way that he was talking, like, even though there were some fierce fighters, they had a relationship, they were, like, close with each other, so maybe...
Yeah.
Would they be, like, the good guys
Squad
in the film?
Zero?
The funny thing is, this is actually how he probably is thinking right now, too.
Absolutely. Not the
this
sound
is
effects.
way better than the Cone one. What the... I knew I was gonna like this guy.
Fucking
Why are you
Giselle.
roasting everybody?
I'm starving.
I like this, but once again, why'd y'all do this? Again, this is so dragged out. We had other minutes we could have got or something else. I don't know.
Not them beating him up in the post-credit scene.
No. This has been going on for like 4 minutes.
I
think.
love this. I'll have to count down to the end of the episode.
Maybe they were, yeah, they were aware of it. That's why they did that. Okay, okay. They knew people hated that. I like
You
that.
better continue watching. So much better than last time.
Yes, way better. And it kind of lets you know, like, you know, what, I mean, obviously we know what the conflict is, and but just to kind of showing you again, like, okay, the battle is about to end in the next core. We're here, did a little recap, and we got dialogue from a character like him, because once again, something that we weren't rocking with a lot of times was the Quincy's had no substance either in their plot, dialogue, only like a few of them did. And then now, finally, now we're getting more and more and more.
I also have to commend them for the decision, not that besides the one episode, they were mainly following the mainline story from the manga, but they made it a point, especially for the second half of this core, to focus on the characterization of the Quincy's. Now, that was more so of a point this core than any other point in the story, not just the previous 2 cores of Thousand Year Blood War. And I have to appreciate that because, again, with their decision to have Askin do the end cap recap for this episode and for this core, I really like that they know their audience in that they kind of made fun of themselves for the whole Cone bit at the end because they even like poked his cheeks. And then they're like, okay, well, yeah, that might have been a mistake. And then they did the 9 minutes of recap, which was supposed to be representative of the 9 minutes or the 9 years years or whatever that it took Yhwach to wake up. So there's just levels of meta to this that I appreciate. I want to thank Studio Periat, the film division, for doing this core. Bleach has never looked better, and if they were to do a remake, I would be there seated for every episode. Whether or not we react to it, that's another thing, but I would watch every episode. I have not been watching the Fishman Island remake for One Piece. I think you might have watched maybe one or two of them, but it just doesn't interest me. But Bleach, I would 100% go back and watch a full, reenactment, retelling, whatever you want to say. And then they could have Kuba add stuff in there as they go along.
Yeah, I think if they did do a remake, they definitely would add more context to different things. I have a really big love and hate relationship with the implicit elements in Bleach. I understand that's just his style, and thematically that's just how he does a lot of things. But at the same time, it can make the story feel stagnant or suffer a little bit. Like we said it thousands of times with this core, or like maybe first 5-6 episodes, something like that. It was very stagnant. And the dialogue too, like repeating themselves over and over, Yhwach over and over and over, same things happening over and over, things getting dragged out. And even like characters, even in these episodes, some characters are saying things I'm like, okay, like obviously, like Momo, we did it. No. And then
we did it.
The Stern Raiders going to Yhwach. Oh, like we can kill him. Like, oh, you weren't asleep. You guys thought you were going to kill him for real? Just because you want to kill him doesn't mean that you can.
Yes.
But that's anime 101 in general. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I feel like Kubo maybe is better and is easier to digest it in the manga because you're reading a book. And when you read books, a lot of stuff is up to your interpretation. But in the anime style, in the actual show, TV show style, it might not be that desirable because it's, you're watching everything play out. You're seeing the characters talking and there's more liberties. Things can be added to anime. Things can be taken out to make it more desirable once again. And I feel like Studio Period did a really great job with that. But at the same time, Kubo, there's certain things that he could have done better to make things go smoother in this course specifically. First core was amazing. The second core was really good. This one was pretty mad, but it ended really strongly. So I would say it was decent. It was a decent core. And this last one, my prediction right now is that it's easily going to be the best one. A lot of character conclusions, and I guess more story beats because we just learned some new things too in this episode, like with Ishida's grandfather. Finally, we got more context on that whole situation. So yeah, this is great, man. This is pretty dope.
I still can't believe they just up and revealed that Yhwach had a part in killing Ichigo's mom. Is he gonna know that? Because he was able to control Ichigo's body with his ability. Is he gonna be able to give him any memories?
Well, we learned it kind of. Like, we learned that she couldn't use her ability because of him, but we just didn't know exactly what he was doing. That's when we learned in that final episode in Core 1.
Yeah, but
she was going to. I guess she already had lost. Yeah, she lost her abilities that night because she could have protected him. But
true. But my interpretation was that she was injured, and that on top of the fact that she also lost her powers was the tipping of the scales, so to speak. Like, she might have been able to at least get her son out of there from the Grand Fisher if she just didn't have her powers. But her energy being sapped by Yhwach closed the door completely. That was more so my point.
Oh, so basically you're looking at more like it kind of recontextualized it all together.
Yeah,
like,
because if you remember,
knew that he took the power, but
the maid, or I guess the housekeeper for Uryu, she collapsed on the spot when that ring showed up. So my interpretation of that scene now is that her energy was also taking away from her, not just her powers.
Okay, I see what you mean. The power, the energy. Okay. And also too, we learned, well, I mean, we kind of already knew this too, but in the Basby and Julgrim episode, he said, well, I think it was Yhwach said too, he's like, I have the ability to give powers, but also I got the ability to take it all to myself. Like, that's the overall goal. But I'm like, damn, why would you don't care about these people? Or do you think that giving them power and getting it back is all in the same, like, you're all a part of me? Because that's another thing that we were kind of, not a fan of with Yhwach. It's like, okay, so are you doing this out of revenge and resentment to the Soul Reapers, or are you doing this just for yourself to become God? Because he kind of changed it into like pretty much like the Soul King or go beyond him instead of like the revenge part. So the motivation motivations were kind of unclear. Maybe it really is two things at once, but it's on one side of the spectrum more than the other now, it seems like.
My interpretation of that is that he learned, maybe even at a very early age, that him giving powers to people and then taking them back after they've been cultivated by said person was the only way that he would get to enact his ideal world. So, as the phrase goes, got lost in the sauce, to where it was kind of like a cascading effect, to where once he did that the first time and got increased power back, okay, well, you might have something here. Because if that is a process that can be replicated on such a grand scale, which we saw him do that to the world of the living when he took all of the Soul Reaper's powers away, that sets a dangerous precedent, because that's almost like a snowball effect rolling down a mountain. You cannot stop it at that point. You are kind of beholden to this power level that keeps on increasing.
And it might be like just his innate nature, because technically speaking, he was even telling Jugrim, like, we're the only Quincy's that are like this. So he might look at it as like, well, this is just natural. Like, it's my power, so I'm just enacting my power. Kind of like how the Soul King is enacting his power. So maybe to him, he feels like nothing that he's doing is necessarily wrong. But still, he sets up the precedent that, like, the fact that the Quincy's got massacred, I feel like it should have changed his mind a little bit. Yeah, because if that didn't happen, then I'm like, okay, things could have been, obviously way, way different. But your whole race of people got wiped out. But you're still on this high of like, oh, I'm almighty. Like, I feel like you should have worried about getting your people back, as you did, have feelings for your people, and then once you get all of them back, then go for that. But don't do what you did with the Ashwaulan thing, where you only selected the quote unquote chosen ones, then just rid the rest of them. It's like, what's the point of that? Bringing them back to kill them off. But we did see him killing other Quincy's back when he was a tyrant. So we know he's a tyrant, but at the same time, you're at this all powerful, like, I don't know. It's maybe it's just the power, is just the situation. That's just what he is, and he can't get out of that no matter what. Like, having this power, you can't possibly, like, your fate is already kind of
sealed,
like in line. Like, you can't get out of so maybe is that's why he has this kind of resentment towards his quote-unquote father, the Soul King, too, because they essentially are the same thing now. Maybe we'll get that other perspective from Jugrim. That would be pretty cool.
I get it, because do you really fault a carnivore for wanting to eat meat? No, it's just in their nature. But where the difference between animals and humans is supposed to be in empathy. So a lot of other animals on this planet, a few notwithstanding, they just don't have empathy, sympathy for other life forms. So humanity in that regard is much different than a lot of the other species on this planet. And I'm sort of a sci-fi buff myself, so I really love thinking about these what if scenarios, like what would life look like in the universe that was not on Earth, or even on Earth but not with humans being the dominant species. So obviously we're the dominant species on this planet currently, but what would be the next one, God forbid, if an asteroid were to strike and there would be another kind of great purging of life on this planet? Would it be wasps? Would it be dolphins? Would it be cockroaches? Would it be something completely else that I didn't even state there? Would it be ants? So just to think how that species would evolve over time, it's really intriguing. And the Quincy's are sort of like cockroaches in that you can't really kill them. You can't really get rid of them. They've been here for centuries. They've been here for millennia. It's just a really cool kind of narrative that I think Kubo is subtly writing, or maybe not even like consciously writing. This is just parallels that the reader can pick up on or attribute to his writing that maybe he didn't even think of. And I like that about implicit writing. Like you said earlier, I kind of myself, I do have a love-hate relationship with his writing style, but there's some cool things that can come out of it that's just been like, oh, I didn't think of that at all. But yeah, sure, if you want it to be that, you go right ahead.
And once again, I need that. I can't wait for the dialogue between him and Aizen, because
absolutely
both of them almost had the same goal. But the thing that separates the two is that I think Yuaba really is trapped, whatever that means by like him having that attachment with the Soul King. Like, I don't know what's the difference between the Soul King creating everybody and the Quincy's. Like, why are they more closely related to him? But someone like Aizen, for example, he has his own agency. He's able to achieve things and have goals where he's not like being conflicted or put in the fated pathway, while Yuaba, since he's like the quote unquote son of the Soul King. He has his powers essentially, or able to have something like that, and he's pretty much going to end up in the same path as the Soul King. But someone like Aizen, he was reaching to go beyond the Soul King without having to be like confined by him, if that makes sense. So the difference is there. I feel like Aizen, he'll probably tell you about that. He's kind of like AI, you know, like you're not an actual person, and because you're similar to him, and that's all you're ever going to be. Your power itself, no matter what you did, whether I guess it was out of revenge or anything, you were going to end up doing the same thing. As you say, you always foresaw this with your power, seeing into the future. You always are going to be who you were, no matter what, until your death or whatever. While someone like Aizen, obviously, he can strive for something different.
Isn't that ironic that the god is kind of beholden to destiny or the end point of their life, whereas humanity or Aizen has free will, but they're trying to become the one thing that they wouldn't be able to become without the free will. That's pretty cool.
Exactly. And I think that Aizen, he's learned too from like just Ichigo. Like Ichigo himself being this kind of specimen of shit in like a god himself, it probably made Aizen feel like, damn, maybe I could just be your own god, quote unquote, like that episode title, the Mayuri one, or not.
Well done.
But something like that. It's like be your own, not necessarily be your own god, but just be your own person. And like I said, I think Aizen probably learned from that, like, okay, the Hogyoku and that, and the Soken or the Oken key and all that. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should be content of what I am now. Just like Mayuri, nothing's perfect. Maybe I should be content with that. Kisuke, I don't even have those motivations to even go that far. So he's always been chilling. So the philosophies of people wanting to become God or perfect, I like that. It's like there's probably like 5 characters in the series alone that have all either struggled or experienced that kind of that pathway, I guess.
Yeah, great discussion. Great finale to the core. Really loved it. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We will be doing kind of like a recap live stream discussion of Core 3 and the previous 2 cores once we've had a chance to kind of reflect on everything that we've had this season. Obviously, as you can see from the length of this video, this is a pretty elongated discussion. Lots to talk about, but we have so much more that we can talk about. Just the way that Kubo writes this series, we can talk about literally anything under the sun.
Yes, sir. So you guys know the drill, man. Stay tuned, subscribe like you said, like the video, helps get your boys out to the algorithm. You guys been doing great for us recently. We really appreciate you guys for showing up. Lots and lots of series we got on the channel still in this month alone, in the last 2 days of it, last 2 days of the month, or 3 days of the month rather, and 2025 in general. So much content, so stay tuned for all of that. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video or stream, and for Core 4 of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War. And I believe it said 2026.
I think so.
We'll be here, but see you guys then, and
peace.